In this lesson, we will calculate the enthalpy and activation energy with data on a reaction diagram. We are looking at a diagram similar to the one we saw in the previous lesson. Now we are going to go through and identify species, as well as calculate some of the values associated with the reaction progression. Identify the reactants of the forward reaction. Identify the products of the forward reaction. What is the activation energy of the forward reaction? Notice the dotted lines that are given to help you determine the numerical values associated with each point in the reaction. The activation energy starts with the reactants and goes to the peak of the curve in the middle. Therefore, the activation energy will be 74 kilojoules minus 30 kilojoules. And we get 44 kilojoules for the activation energy. Is the forward reaction endothermic or exothermic? Remember, our reactants are on the left side for the forward reaction, and our products are on the right side. Therefore, the energy of the products is greater than the energy of the reactants. As a result, the delta H value will be greater than 0, and this will be an endothermic process. What is the enthalpy of the forward reaction? The enthalpy will be the energy of the products minus the energy of the reactants. So delta H equals 60 minus 30 kilojoules. So our delta H is equal to 30 kilojoules because that's the difference in energy between the products and reactants. Identify the reactants of the reverse reaction. In this case, we are looking in the reverse order, so the reaction progression is backwards. Identify the products of the reverse reaction. What is the activation energy of the reverse reaction? As before, we have to look at the location of the reactants and the location of the products. And we see that the activation energy is from the energy of the reactants to the peak of the curve. So our activation energy is equal to 74 minus 60 kilojoules. So we get 14 kilojoules for the activation energy of the reverse reaction. Note that this is different than the activation energy of the forward reaction. Is the reverse reaction endothermic or exothermic? We are looking at the reverse reaction, so our reactants are on the right side and our products are on the left. When we look at the energy of the products versus the energy of the reactants, we see that the energy of the products is less than the energy of the reactants. As a result, our delta H value will be less than 0, so we have an exothermic reaction. What is the enthalpy of the reverse reaction? Again, our reactants are on the right, and our products are on the left side of the curve. For enthalpy, we always take products minus reactants. So we have the enthalpy is going to be equal to 30 kilojoules minus 60 kilojoules. So our enthalpy value is minus 30 kilojoules.